Sierra Sidewinder is a Mock Rides family spinning coaster that opened in 2007 at Knott's Berry Farm in Buena Park, California. Located in the Camp Snoopy section towards the front of the park, it's naturally one of the first rides people go to when the park opens. It also has been cloned a couple of times since opening, with one being in Dubai at IMG Worlds of Adventure and the other being in England at Paultons Park. The ride doesn't feature a ton of theming, but it's nicely presented in the wooded section of the park. It features just your standard lap bar restraint with a decent amount of room for airtime. The station also has a somewhat weird layout where each air gate is for every car, not every row, so there should be 4 riders waiting for every train in each gate, which is pretty unusual and confusing for someone who never went on it before. Even though this ride is located in the kids section, it's surprisingly intense with a height of 64 feet, speed of 37 miles per hour, and a track length of 1,506 feet. Now that we got stats out of the way, let's see how it rides. The ride begins with a twisting drop that goes to the right and then quickly to the left, before rising into a high banking turn over another kids ride. You then rise back up and drop down again into another twisting turn and an even higher bank turn as you keep spinning throughout the layout. You then have this really low to the ground S-bend turn that hugs the ground, and you really get a great sense of speed during that element, and it's easily the best part of the ride. You finally make a couple more low to the ground turns before twisting into the final brake run. Overall, this ride is a really fun family thrill ride. It genuinely has some pretty intense moments at the end where you feel like your face is about to hit the ground, but it's not too intense where kids should be afraid of riding it. I can easily see this being a lot of California kids' favorite ride because of how fun and re-rideable it is. For the seasoned enthusiast, it's still a very fun ride and well worth a ride per every visit. This coaster does get some pretty long wait times due to Knott's having some pretty notoriously bad ops, but this ride only features one train due to its short layout. I would suggest trying to ride as early in the day as possible because while it is a fun ride, it's not worth an hour-long line. As for similar spinning coasters, I do have it as my favorite traditional spinning coaster over the Pandemonium clones, but it's obviously well below the masterpiece that is Time Traveler at Silver Dollar City. So if you're ever in the Anaheim area, I would first suggest to go to Disneyland, but then also go to Knott's and don't skip out on this fun spinning coaster. Be sure to subscribe for more content and be on the lookout for more coaster reviews and other theme park videos in the near future.